Yo, what the fuck is the deal? This Immortal technique. We got the flavor for everything in this motherfucker, cause that's what hip-hop is, you know what I mean? Immortal technique, Harlem, New York.
Final warning, a shift of the earth, global warming, it's gonna get worse. A fast food nation will shatter your soul. The vast population out of control. This ain't some tree hugging bullshit, homie, I'm hood. Express my thoughts on the subject like only I could. We didn't learn from war. Meteor and terror, my concerns are more like what we breathe and weather. Look how the seasons change, rainfall and heat, mudslides, cyclones, snow at 4 feet, tidal waves, tornadoes, earthquakes, volcanoes. The existence of our birthplace seems so fatal. And I'm not just talking about the trees in the forest, I'm speaking about the streets and where we leave it our garbage. Breathing in toxic fumes like crack addicts. Babies coming straight out the womb like asthmatic. Ass back to cell phones, wireless web, metal detector radiation deep inside of our head. Eyes are still red, bloodshot, vision is blurred. Pandemics are relentless when resistance occurs. Getting sick of these birds, restricted at birth, the system gets worse. This could be a shift of the earth. Ironically, we move too fast for the ecology, consumed technologically and doomed economically. The final warning, a shift of the earth, global warming, it's gonna get worse. A fast food nation will shatter your soul. The vast population out of control. The final warning, a shift of the earth, global warming, it's gonna get worse. A fast food nation will shatter your soul. The vast population out of control. We're obsessed with fast food, KFC, Mickey D, steroids put in the meat we eat consistently. We snack and we feast, it's hard to track what we eat. 60% of Americans are fat and obese. Let's get back on our feet before we crack from defeat. Heart disease causing death from attacks in the sleep. And some don't give a fuck about the fuss that I'm making, but I don't trust the food of the drug administration. It's the foods we eat and the fuel we burn that will end our existence, and you ain't concerned. We want bigger TVs, SUVs, bigger houses, beyond the resources, and haven't figured it out yet. I know how healthy food costs more, so corporations stay wealthy while they off the poor. It's a cycle, look at how they market their goods that are expensive and toxic. They start with the hood. We got what we could at the expense of ourselves, detrimental to our health while they're spending our wealth. We're in debt before death, or sent them to jail. Know what you're against, don't consider to fail. The final warning, a shift of the earth, global warming, it's gonna get worse. A fast food nation will shatter your soul. The vast population out of control. The final warning, a shift of the earth, global warming, it's gonna get worse. A fast food nation will shatter your soul. The vast population out of control.
Why haven't you learned anything?
Man, that school shit is a joke. The same people who control the school system control the prison system and the whole social system ever since slavery. Know what I'm saying?
I went to school with some redneck crackers. Right around the time Third Base dropped the Cactus album, but I was reading Malcolm. I changed my name in '89, cleaning parts of my brain like a baby 9. I took their history class serious, front row every day of the week, third period, fucking with the teacher's head, calling them racist. I tried to show them crackers some light, they couldn't face it. I got my diploma from a school called Rickers, full of teenage mothers and drug dealing niggas in the hallways. The popo was always present, searching through niggas' possessions. sessions, looking for dope and weapons, get your lessons. That's what my moms kept stressing. I tried to pay attention, but their classes weren't interesting. They seem to only glorify the Europeans, claiming Africans was only 3/5 of human beings.
They schools can't teach us shit. My people need freedom. We trying to get all we could get. All my high school teachers could suck my dick, telling me white man lies, straight bullshit. Bullshit.
These schools ain't teaching us what we need to know to survive.
Say hard, say what?
These schools don't educate. All they teach the people is lies.
And see, dawg, you see how quick these motherfuckers be telling niggas get a diploma so you can get a job. Know what I'm saying? But they don't never tell you how the job gon' exploit you every time. Know what I'm saying? That's why I be like, fuck these schools.
School is like a 12-step brainwash camp. They make you think if you drop out, you ain't got a chance to advance in life. They try to make you pull your pants up. Students fight the teachers and get took away in handcuffs. And if that wasn't enough, then they expel you. All your people's understanding, but to them, you a failure. Observation and participation. My favorite teachers, when they beat us in the head with them books, it don't reach us. Whether you break dance or rock, sway to Adidas, or be in the bathroom with your clique, smoking reefer, then you know they mad. Class ain't important unless you adding up cash and multiples. Unemployment ain't rewarding. They may as well teach us extortion. You either get paid or locked up. The principal is like a warden in the 4-year sentence. Mad niggas never finish, but that doesn't mean I couldn't be a doctor or a dentist.
They schools can't teach us shit. My people need freedom. We trying to get all we could get. All my high school teachers could suck my dick, telling me white man lies, straight bullshit. They schools can't teach us shit. My people need freedom. We trying to get all we could get. All my high school teachers could suck my dick, telling me white man lies, straight bullshit. Bullshit.
These schools ain't teaching us what we need to know to survive.
Say hard, say what?
These schools don't educate. All they teach the people is lies.
Y'all know they don't give a fuck about us. Cause for real, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. And all y'all high class niggas with y'all nose up, cause we dropping this shit on this joint, fuck y'all. We gon' speak for ourselves, know what I'm saying? Cause see, the schools ain't teaching us nothing. They ain't teaching us nothing but how to be slaves and hard workers for white people, to build up they shit, make they businesses successful, whilst exploiting us, you know what I'm saying? And they ain't teaching us nothing related to solving our own problems, you know what I'm saying? They ain't teaching us how to get crack out the ghetto. They ain't teaching us how to stop the police from murdering us and brutalizing us. They ain't teaching us how to get our rent paid, you know what I'm saying? They ain't teaching our families how to interact better with each other, you know what I'm saying? They just teaching us how to build they shit up, you know what I'm saying? That's why my niggas got a problem with the shit. That's why niggas be dropping out that shit, cause it don't relate. You go to school, the fucking police searching you, you walking in your shit. Like this a military compound, you know what I'm saying? So school ain't gonna relate to us until we have some shit where we control the fucking school system, where it reflect how we gonna solve our own problems. Then niggas ain't gonna relate to school. Shit, that's just how it is, you know what I'm saying? And I love education, you know what I'm saying? But if education ain't elevating me, and you know what I'm saying, it ain't taking me where I need to go out some bullshit, then fuck education, you know what I'm saying? At least they shit. Matter of fact, my nigga, this whole school system could suck my dick. Bitch!
Yeah. See what it is the whole world is fucked up. Motherfuckers need change, that's just real. Yeah. Ride with me, y'all. Come on, change with me, y'all. Yeah. Change with me, y'all. Change, bring another melody.
Lack of funds bring another felony. Lack of money in the ghetto, see. Niggas do crimes to quick fix the deficit. The president build bombs to increase the deficit. Rise of the militant force, the same militant force outlines Los Angeles law. Same militant forces riding in pale horses, giving people the propaganda of good service. Lip service, the whole nation is nervous from old ways that come back to murderers. Been 2 years, we've been looking for Bin Laden and we ain't found him. Now we got another problem with Sodom. Change bring a understanding. They wanna change the last part of the planet that ain't democratic and change for the world to unite. Stop living a lie, start speaking the truth. Who's willing to die for a little bit of truth? Who's willing to try for a little bit of change? But slugs in the sky. Change in the government, change in the schools to change a whole history of racist views. We need change in the home and change in the hood. Not a change for the worse, but a change for the good. We need change. Deamz got caught and forced to surrender, but he realized now we just the same nigga. Tony Blair wasn't rolling, and they all just watching. Never caught it, but you barely hear news on Bin Laden. Here's the facts: they accepted the Patriot Act to stop terror, and we the only target for those weapons. Meanwhile, the city is hot as it's ever been. The media say it's war between niggas and Mexicans now. That's something that I can't understand or wouldn't conceive. Black and brown come from the same seed. We need change in the mind, a change in the soul, a change in the body to make my life whole. We need change in the streets, a change in the way that we think. I need change so my family can eat.
Y'all gotta understand it's time for a change, man. Khalil, my man Chase Infinite, representing the truth. A lot of these cats been playing with your minds, man, making you believe something they ain't. Nah, this the new millennium, ain't no time for faking jacks. It's an old school term, but it got new school meaning. My man Chase Infinite. You gotta wake up the dead, Chase. You the truth, baby. We doing it worldwide, swaying tech. We've been on this hip-hop planet for a minute. We paid our dues. We earned our way to talk shit, so that's what we doing. Self-scientific, I'm out of here. It's time for a change. Peace.
And what was your reaction to the situation with Hurricane Katrina? Akir actually wrote a joint about it from different perspectives. Kind of like the posse cut with Peruvian Coke, where we had all the different people involved in the drug trade, except this one was more like everybody had a different perspective. Like there was someone who was trapped in the Astrodome, you know what I mean? And there was someone who was still living in the home that hadn't been evacuated, you know what I mean? That was the posse cut, because me and him are good about concepts. So we wrote that. We did like 3 or 4 benefit shows, raising money, getting cans and awareness to people out to what was going on. I donated most of my clothes. You know, I still kept the old jacket, but you know, I got new sweater and shit like that. And I donated probably like 8 trash bags full of like new clothes that I had. I gave everything basically, and I was just trying to do whatever I possibly could.
Fifth column, a song so long, scientific by Freedom Productions. It's another tale of the lost tribe. Many born, many died, we survived. I got so much to say, but little time to say it. Only so long for the reaper come collecting his payment. Unlike most in the game, I don't play to be famous. It's the message, not the messenger. I consider it sacred. Make love to the pages. Tracks give birth to the verse, and the crowd, they watch it go through growth stages. Without a cutting agent, take it back to the basics. Tagging on the wall, shell toes with fat laces. Banging on the lunchroom tables. I spit it like I spit it. Everybody can relate to what pain is. I'm lost in the wilderness, still wandering aimless. No median example to explain what sane is. So polished and stainless in this world of anguish. Money talks, better learn to speak that language. As corporations fight for product placement on spaceships, paddy wagons scoop us up like makeshift slave ships. Sons of Canaan fabricated ways to enslave us. Willie Lynch technology, degrees of the Masons. The black stone show the origin the atom was shaped with. They stole our birthright and replaced it with ways of pagans. With a sun, crescent moon, and a star of David. Save the accolades, I give the law all praises. When I return to my graces, Tomb Raiders will search my grave after 7 days and won't find no traces. So welcome to the majors where the stakes are dangerous. Concrete watercolors fill the chalk on the pavement. Same one that built the schools, put the bars on the cages. Ignorance is a disease and it's highly contagious. So rise up mighty nation like the dawn of creation. Put them high and grab hold of a constellation. Pour some libation for the word and revelation. Allah Akbar, Rasheg and Amen. To the lost tribe who question where Allah is, or where Jehovah, Yahweh and Jah is. The Most High is manifested all around and inside us. See, it's the light that guides us. Willie Lynch out to conquer and divide us. America's making laws to deprive us. So take heed, this a word to the wisest. Out of darkness, the Son of Man rises. Born in modern day Babylon on top of Mount Sinai. Mixing clay and iron like Master Farrar. So recognize God. The streets got 1,001 tales like those of Scheherazade. Only difference is majority end with the most tragic epilogues. Bricks on the block with chipping off from the shots of the Kalashnikov. Most of our life spent chasing a mirage. Fast cars and faster women, but this is water in the desert, straight from Sam's as well. The moral to the stories that men can't tell. To hell we've grown accustomed, know it all too well. So any glimpse of heaven we rejoice like the birth of Emmanuel. I got dreams of being free and raising seeds, and I die if it means that my brothers will succeed. I know it's hard to see the forest through all of the trees, so whenever the angels call I fall to my knees. Listen to the lost tribe who question where Allah is, or where Jehovah, Yahweh and Jah is. The Most High is manifested all around and inside us. See, it's the light that guides us. Willie Lynch out to conquer and divide us. America's making laws to deprive us. So take heed, this a word to the wisest. Out of darkness the Son of Man rises. 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 Out of darkness the Son of Man rises.
Think that this government doesn't use terrorism to gain its own political agenda in other places is ludicrous. That's all we've ever done ever since we decided, hey, when we send American troops and they die on TV, we lose votes, we lose Vietnam, you know? So we've been doing that with other people for a long time, and it's like, if you're gonna sponsor that and you're gonna leave those people out to dry, obviously they're not gonna be very happy with you. They're gonna feel like they've been betrayed.
Our enemies are innovative and resourceful, and so are we. They never stop thinking about new ways to harm our country and our people, and neither do we.
It's grind, man. It's real hip-hop, you panty waist motherfuckers. Yo, Con Radio, tell them something.
The revolution is here. The revolution is here. The revolution is here. The revolution is here. Revolution will not be televised.
Grind, put a fist in the air. No more peace signs, the revolution is here. And the sound of the streets get them off of their seats. Like 100 silverback gorillas stomping their feet. Fuck the industry, I'm underground like Osama. Plotting to bring the drama, I'll bury your roster. arm. Entire squad to find you alone, hiding in a hole like Saddam. You wouldn't last in my shoes, you crabs. Talking trash, bitch, I'm coming soon like the draft. I rap for the block when nobody owns nothing, knows nothing, and never call the cops cause they don't trust them. Fuck them, politicians never been hungry. CEOs living lovely off of rap money. So I always come hard in every song until my name's written in blood on every wall. Yeah.
Revolution is here. Revolution is here. Revolution is here. Revolution is here.
With a rebel yell, I raise hell. This is for the 2 million locked in a cell. I'm back on the grind, nobody moves, stand still. They talk fast and fall hard like anvil. And all black, ready for war, is that real? Breathe easy, youngin', I'm a man you can't kill. A mix of blood, skin, bones, and black steel. I drop an H-bomb on your fucking anthill. Rhyme, got revolution in my eyes. Step on stage and you could die. I spit with a vengeance, but devils in suits and ties. Judas around my way want me crucified. I'm the Escobar of rhymes, hustling hard, and I'll end your career in a couple of bars. So just remember, everybody's a star till they find their A&R in the trunk of their car, motherfuckers.
Revolution is here. Revolution is here. Revolution is here. Revolution is here.
They never stop thinking about new ways to harm our country and our people.
colleagues, every statement I make today is backed up by sources, solid sources, facts and conclusions based on solid intelligence. This is evidence, not conjecture. This is true. This is all well documented. Most of the launches and warheads had been hidden in large groves of palm trees.
What we have is intelligence about their having it. Whether it was specific location or not is often not the case.
Does not relate to oil.
And it doesn't matter if Bill Clinton is in office or George W. Bush. They're just figureheads, puppets, dancing on a string.
Democrats and Republicans are both fucking men. Mankind blowing people up like landmines. I'm talking again. These dirty politicians are taking cheap shots. Cause my deep plots are weave locks. Tying your hands behind your back. Lying on the stand gut you can find in traps. Spying over land and got you tracked. Pushing legislation, coup d'etat, take over the nation, push Range Rovers, push regulations, make decisions based on speculation, manipulation, shutting down the radio station, state of the nation, address from Satan, breed for faking, politricks, the art of deception, words of mass distortion, misproportion of budgets, corrupt senators and judges that run with the Klan, with the racist stand, faceless hand, bitter, hateful man, take advantage and mislead the blind, rob them blind, swindle funds, lace their pockets, beef up bank accounts, sinking their fangs and bounce, 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 bounce.
1 million new jobs will be created by the year 2004. We need an energy bill that encourages consumption.
Listen, this nation is committed to dealing with poverty.
Based on the reality of cash. The reality of cash. Cash. Based on the reality of cash.
We're dealing with centuries, years of hatred, and I understand that.
A lot of state reps and senators are brought up in aristocratic fashion, drafting bills of corruption with the staff and laughing, stashing cash, and they lack true passion. They're caught up in the matrix, the program to write laws in the land of infinite laws. I thought this was the land of the free. This ain't no democracy, it's a mockery. I mean millions protest the war. Was that written into a national policy? Nah, the people no longer have a say. Either go along with the sheep or be labeled a traitor, treasonous, a terrorist. Patriot Acts 1 and 2 pass without questioning. Distractions, passive non-actions, cause to break us down in factions. Everlasting division. How can you make decisions with no regard for the truth? It's getting harder for the youth in the yards of schools. American politics is raising fools. Beware, beware, beware.
The Iraqi regime is a threat to any American. The real threat to peace is Saddam Hussein and his possession of weapons of mass destruction.
Saddam Hussein aids and protects terrorists, including members of Al-Qaeda.
War is the only option to protect the American people. There will be serious consequences for the Iraqi people, and that's freedom.
Congress is in distress. If they voice dissent, they're catching death threats. Looks like freedom of speech is as dead as those who speak out. I move to the head of the class to reach out with these flows to teach about reasonable doubt. No doubt. At the same time, my leaders got treason falling out of their mouths. No doubt. The religious right wing, extreme Ku Klux, Taliban, Klan, jail. Ashcroft's a Nazi, take some liberty in exchange for false security. This government is serving me. It's more like a sentence. That's why my pen sprints when it hits the paper properly. Locking in to see that we, the people, are truly the powers that be. Locking in to see that we, the people, are truly the powers that be. Truly the powers that be. Power to the people. Power to the people.
To the federal government, military, and militarized police.
Kicking down doors.
Prison complexes.
People disappearing in the middle of the night. Think about it. We've had a war on illiteracy, war on drugs, triple the heroin, double the cocaine. The prison population quadruple.
Cannot hide the reality. Hitler and Stalin. And it can happen in America. A corrupt government. The most draconian legislation in the history of the world. Dwarfing Byzantine, Spain, and France is rolled out against the people. Our plans, absolutely. That they will carry out the terror. That they will engineer the crises so they can offer their solution.
Problem, reaction, solution.
Articles in the news, they're charging for weapons of mass destruction because they had marijuana. 200 million killed. Millions of American Indians killed in this country. Can't the press get anything
be part of history.
Look, really at this point in time, you probably need no introduction after Volume 1, Volume 2, traveling all over the world, getting your name out there. But at the same time, you know, the music and the image that you've been portraying and getting yourself out there with, maybe you can enlighten our viewers a little bit, give us a little background as to where you're from, I know as far as building coming up, and what you got going on at this point in time.
Well, I was born in a military hospital in South America, in Peru. And I came out here when I was about 3 years old, and I lived in Harlem ever since, pretty much. As far as the music and the image, I think I just don't need to portray anybody but me. You know, I just go out there and I do what I do. I speak my mind, I speak what I feel, I speak my heart, and I'm not apologetic about it. I don't ask everybody to agree with everything I talk about, you know, but you know, they don't have to believe in what I say. You know, you don't have to pay it any attention. All I ask is that, you know, you realize that I'm doing this for a reason, you know. I'm tired of seeing rap be the way it is, and that as much as people may not like what I say sometimes, there's no way they could possibly disrespect it. You know what I mean? I'm not asking you to like it, but there's no way you could shut it down. You know what I mean? The flood started. You know, you can't hold the water back now.
It's the ritual, the body, mind, and physical is visible. The spiritual's invisible but visual. Practice patterns based on vision through the ritual. Unpredictable, you sitting through the ritual. The body, mind, and physical is visible. The spiritual's invisible but visual. Practice patterns based on vision through the ritual. Unpredictable, escape the afterlife. We in the days of sacred sacrifice. Ceremony rituals conducted by a cast of light. Past heights of heaven, most are in hell or alone. I channeled Raphael for the angelical stone. Delve in the zone. I vision brothers of the shadows, but follow the sons of light. Existence covered by the pharaohs. Blood or arrows, crossbone flesh of the wicked. Put to death through life for oppressed and convicted. Possessed by the sickness, message from the wicked. Conflicted and restricted, America's a business. Terrorists afflicted, not condoning their actions, but they got us on our toes, now we know it can happen. Imagine if we could prevent every tragic event. Not by war, but what we saw from using magic instead. It's a blast to the head, to all lost in a promise. The fast of the dead, and a call to the conscious. It's the ritual, the body, mind, and physical is visible. The spiritual's invisible but visual. Practice patterns based on vision through the ritual. Unpredictable, you sitting through the ritual. The body, mind, and physical is visible. The spiritual's invisible but visual. Practice patterns based on vision through the ritual. Unpredictable. Some say I'm wise beyond my years. I feel I'm years beyond wisdom. I find it weird after all these years I'm not behind prison, seeking independence and friendships. My amendments are endless. Taking risks has been the gist of how legends remain remembered. Not pretentious, I'm honest. Try to defend us, I promise. Cause only trust can hold just with these offenders upon us. Too many leaders and speeches, too many cowards in power. A weakness that'll beat us. Repeat smoky clouds of the towers. I speak the loudest and proudest, debating hatred and evil. Greatest ways we are equal, engage the faces of people. I take my faith like I beat you and die for cause of rebellion. Call it the laws of a felon. It's more than songs that I'm selling. Give me applause when I'm yelling and bleeding, beating my chest, screaming freedom or death, defeating beasts in the flesh. Only sleep when I rest, wake up to balance the pressure. A talent that could be measured on how we challenge oppressors. It's the ritual, the body, mind, and physical is visible. The spiritual's invisible but visual. Practice patterns based on vision through the ritual. Unpredictable, you sitting through the ritual. The body, mind, and physical is visible. The spiritual's invisible but visual. Practice patterns based on vision through the ritual. Unpredictable.
what can we expect of a Middle Passage?
It's gonna be a harder record. It's gonna be more street. It's gonna be more crazy. The flow is different. The lyricism, I kept it just as brutal. It's still revolutionary. It's gonna be distributed by Baby Grand through Koch, but it's still gonna be Viper Records. You know, I got a little distribution deal with them. I'm not signed exclusively in terms of shit like that, but definitely I built a partnership with them, and I think that they're gonna do a good job for me by putting this shit out. I got the website up and running, viperrecords.com, where people could pick up, you know, the Volume 1 and Volume 2 and see the progression between those two albums. One that I wrote mostly while I was in jail and didn't have no beats, and then you know, something new in terms of Volume 2, which was kind of my answer to 9/11 and the war, and the way America was being misled and the way the hood was being ignored. To now, it's just like the last chapter, you know what I mean? It's just like revelations out this motherfucker. We going to war in terms of the Middle Passage. And then, you know, I'll probably finish it up afterwards with, you know what I mean, Revolutionary Volume 3. And that shit is just going to be the jewel, you know? But make no mistake, the weapon is armed, you know what I mean? The Middle Passage is coming. Immortal Technique, Harlem, New York. You heard it here first, motherfucker.